Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly editor-in-chief today, because today we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign, returning to the Great White North's proudest sons, the Guard, Canada's premier super team. Only instead of Savage Supers, we are making use of Hero Games' classic champions, using 6th edition Hero System or 6th edition champions. And with me today are the stars of the Guard campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today? First up, we've got Will.
Will, I'm playing Cygnus, the Dark Star of the North.
Very nice. Next up is John.
Hey everyone, I'm John, and I am playing Warlock, aka Blaine Staunton, and he is trying to be Sorcerer Supreme.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert. I'm playing Bouclier, who basically hit him, he gets big, he gets mad. He's not quite the Hulk.
Very nice. Robert, would you mind changing your display name as well? I forgot to ask about that before. So for those listening at home, you may notice that this is once again listed as an issue 0. Robert has not played Champions, if not before, then not in quite a while. And we are getting him used to this. So we are, and to be fair, everybody is relatively new to Champions once again. So we are going to be running another kind of danger room scenario to get everyone familiar with this. There are some... first, some regular bad guys, some hostage takers who need to be dealt with, and then, time permitting, we will be dealing with some supervillains. And I have some more classic Champions supervillains ready to face our heroes for the first time. I don't think the name will mean anything to anybody here, but for Champions fans, let's just say it may be an ultimate encounter. So then, guys, let's head on over to the battle mat here. And I forgot you can't. Come on, does it move? It does not. The one I like that it's very easy to move the ribbon around for the party on Roll20, and I like that you can split up the ribbon now. It does drive me nuts that you can't just drag and drop anymore. If it's not displayed on the thing, it doesn't continue to scroll down for you anymore. All right, so you guys are over here. My recommendation to be able to see the map properly is probably about 50% zoom. What I am going to assume is that through either a combination of high level, or literally high level, surveillance by Cygnus flying up high, or through some kind of ESP clairvoyant magic from Warlock, you've identified where all the thugs and villains are. Can you guys see them on the map there? You have to move a little up to your top right there.
Yep.
Excellent. These are... So they may look like Hydra agents at a glance, and they may smell like Hydra agents, but let me reassure you, they're not Hydra agents. They are agents of Viper, a classic organization from the Champions universe. If you're not, you said you've read Champions before, Robert, so you may be familiar that, like, for some people, these characters have as much of an association as what, like, Marvel characters or DC characters have been, because they've been around and have permutations for such a long time. I am one such person because I've had Champions. Champions was my second role-playing game I ever owned. I adore the game and have adored it through all the many editions, even the warts and all Champions New Millennium, which was driven by the Fusion system. So, First thing I'm going to do is get our initiative tracker set up here. So give me a moment. I'm going to see if I remember. I did actually look at my cheat sheet, so I'm cheating already. Madison, come on. All right, so there's Warlock in there. Bouclier. There's Bouclier in there. Yep. Oh, there's one out of place. So I wonder, why does that do that? I'm going to double check. I've got your character sheets printed too, so hopefully if I ask what your stats are, you can feel free to tell me. You've got them in front of you, Madison. Okay, so then that's there. And I think, let's go to 12. I wonder if this is what I need to do. There we go. HT, and boom. Did that work? It did. It did. Okay, so I've cracked the code, guys. I think. We'll see. If it fucks up once again, then... Boom. Did that work? It did. Well, would you look at that? I've cracked the code. So, for those listening at home, if you happen to be using the Champions or Hero System 6th edition sheet, when you're adding new tokens using the macros, you just need to be on the top of segment 12 in order to do that. Then it seems to display properly and populates everything. So, guys, as is always the case, we start our combat encounters in segment 12. Now, I would like to give you an opportunity to first discuss how you wish to approach this. How do you want to defeat these hostage-taking Viper agents?
Very sneakily. Oh, wait.
Oh, to hell.
Okay.
Is Bouclier sneaky?
Sneaky? No.
Because Warlock can be sneaky.
Yeah.
His variant powers today are invisibility and detect magic, and then he's got his defensive spell, his flying spell, and then his normal blasty spells.
Okay.
So he can sneak in and fly in.
Like in his previous version, Cygnus is strong enough to be able to carry Bouclier, if you wish, and that your old strategy of blasting Bouclier to activate stuff, you can certainly do that as well.
Or just drop me from a height.
Yeah, just drop you. That was always the fun part.
Yeah, so dropping Cygnus would be, it's 1d6 of damage for every 2 meters that you fall. Every 2 meters you fall, capping out at a terminal velocity of 60 meters per segment. So a maximum of 30 points of damage. The downside to that is 30 points is probably enough to trigger his growth, but also probably enough to potentially knock him out.
Oh, yeah, that's not so good.
So there is an upside to it. Bouclier's defenses are, well, although it's in the 30s once he starts getting bigger. But, yeah, so you want to weigh those benefits against, him getting big, but then also being stone cold unconscious. Not saying, but this is part of the reason we're doing this is so you can see how the numbers kind of play out too. So if you want to try and drop drop him from 60 meters up, 30 points of damage. I mean, so the game does give us ways of calculating terminal velocity because if you're dropped from 60 meters up, your velocity is not going to reach 60 by that point. But I'm okay with just eyeballing it. Depends on how accurate you want to be. There is a table in the what do you call it, the combat and adventuring book on page 140, I believe. I was looking at last night. I don't want to say that I was dreaming about throwing your character off a building, Robert, but I wanted to be ready for contingencies.
Yes.
So yeah, if you drop him 60 meters, the terminal velocity is 30 meters, which would be 15 damage. But
I think I'm okay with that because I'd like to get up to 25 eventually, but probably not get hit all at once with it.
Yeah.
So,
as a side note, I do have a restorative charm that I can pretty much heal you once per session.
okay.
And unless I roll much higher on my second heal attempt, then you only heal a little bit more. So
okay.
What about if we get their attention by dropping a crazy wrestler dude into the middle of them who suddenly gets big, and then you attempt to get inside and see where the hostages are? I mean, it is, it's a. Just to be clear, Kev, this is not actually good, like. this particular thing does not have long-term consequences?
No, this is absolutely, this is you learning.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
like
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
it's learning
So we
like
can
how your
try-
different powers work, how everyone else's do, how you can synergize together. Like, for instance, we learned last time, sometimes it's a bad idea to blast an AoE attack into a blinding area.
So,
Yes.
It's in my favor. I did warn him I was going to blast in there, and then him have been.
The Black Paladin, who is another classic Champions villain, made off with Cygnus at the end of our first training session on account of Cygnus caught some friendly, literal fire and was knocked out by it. Okay. So what do you guys think? Is that a functioning strategy for you?
Yeah, definitely the big distraction with Boucle. And I'll fly in because I'm not as fast as Cygnus as far as flying, but I can start cleaning up around the edges and maybe turning their minds against each other and distracting them that way.
All right.
I think Cygnus is going to be our move around real quick and smack people guy. Boucle is just going to get them grouped, I think.
I'm gonna be the move around a little less quickly, but smack people harder guy.
So here's one upside to it. As you get bigger, your speed actually goes up because your stride is longer.
Yep.
And on top of that, you actually have your running, I think, is 22 when you spend the whole phase running. It's half that. So you can move up to 5 hexes on a half phase action. You can move up to 11 hexes on a full phase action. Okay.
Sure.
An attack is a half phase action. Once you make an attack, your turn is done. So it's not like some other games where you can split your move or you can attack and then move. Unless you're doing a move by, your attack ends your movement phase of your turn. So phase, segment, and turn are 3 different kind of units of time for this. Phase is when you act. Turn is all 12 segments. And the phases are which of the segments you act on. They are very consistent with that terminology. So, for instance, your absorption reduces by 5 at the end of each turn. So when we do the post-12 recovery, that's where you can subtract that absorption from. Okay. All right, so then I'm assuming at the start of this turn, Cygnus has Bouclier, kind of scooped in his arms for where he is. And we are starting on our segment 12. So Cygnus, you're up first. Remember, pick what powers you're going to use. Spend your endurance, select your combat skills, take your turn.
Let's see here. So I'm flying, and that's really it there.
If you want to move faster, you can move double. Your non-combat move is double your normal move. It just means that you have a half DCV for that phase.
Okay.
And I think Cygnus, your non-combat flight is 60. So you could move 30 hexes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. On the phases, where does the movement happen?
Depending on if all you're doing is moving, you'll do that. If you're going to move and then do some other action, you're going to want to move first, then take the action.
Okay. So we want to move and then drop in. I think
dropping is a free action. You don't need to take a half phase action to do that.
Yeah, then let's focus on moving.
So go ahead and use your measuring tool. You can get yourself up to 60.
That gets me right up in them if I remember properly. Because I think that's 52 right there.
Yeah, so like 60 would be
there in the middle of them. Yep, right there.
Drop them on the building?
Drop them on the roof. Are they on the roof?
They're on the roof. Some are on the roof, some are on the ground.
Yeah.
Drop them on the roof.
Yep. Let's see here. I gotta scoot my map over some more. Right.
And then Robert,
there, I think I can drop it.
Okay. If you could move your token to be adjacent to Cygnus's token.
Okay, hold on.
Again, you might want to zoom out to around 50 to be able to.
Yeah. We'll just drop you right about that phone.
Okay. All right. Then. How high up are you right now, Cygnus?
Well, I mean, of course, the height of the building is important.
So that one looks like it is it's 2 stories tall, or 3 stories, total 3-story building. So that would be 6 meters.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to drop him from 60 meters up, that would be like 66, I guess, that you're up. Then you would drop 30 meters and take 15 dice of damage. That work for you?
Yep.
Okay. Bouclier, would you go ahead and roll 15d6, please?
Sure. Any other character this would be really, really scary. It's probably still kind of scary. 50?
Holy shit. Okay.
Now that's a little scary.
All right, so Bouclier, your now, so first thing we do is we look at your physical defense. So physical defense right now is an 8 plus the 25 you get from physical absorption. So that would reduce it to 33 is your total defense, which means that's what, 17?
Yep.
Okay. So you'll take 17 stun. So go to your character sheet, subtract 17 to the stun. 17 is not higher than your constitution, so you're not stunned.
Okay.
But what do we see as your growth activates?
Well, the first thing you see is he's kind of in a goofball mode today. So as he gets dropped by Cygnus, he's like, this idiot dropped me.
All the soldiers are like, what the?
Yeah. And then he lands right next to one of the guys, and suddenly, basically, as he hits, it's almost like instead of like energy going outward, it flows into him, and he said, "No, just kidding."
So you can go to your character sheet and you can tick on your living mountain, the 2 things for that, and then also add 6 to your current stun, because your max stun has gone up as well.
Okay. So 29 now. Okay.
Perfect. All right, so then that was Cygnus's turn. Next up is Warlock. What are you doing?
Alrighty, we are doing invisibility and flight, so we'll pay those costs to start with.
Yeah. Select your powers, pay your endurance,
and
set your combat levels.
Yep, those are assigned.
Okay, and take your turn.
We're just going to do the same thing as Cygnus does and fly on in as quickly as I can.
One thing I forgot too, we're going to do we'll calculate the body on here, Robert. Each 6 is a 2, each 1 is a 0. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. We got 1, 2, 3 2s. So that's a net of -1. That's 14 body you've taken. So
okay.
if you,
and where do I put? Oh, on the.
You just record that. I don't know. Like what? Record that maybe on a scrap paper or.
Sure.
Yeah, because like what you're looking for is when it hits 25.
Sure.
Once it hits 25, then you're going to be able to trigger Titan form. Okay. Sorry, John. Go ahead, take your turn.
So the double move, that's where I get the half DCV?
If you're doing non-combat move, it means that you've got half DCV. That's right. But you.
So I can go to 50 meters with that.
Yeah.
For my flight. So I'll end up right below the roof level over here.
Okay. And I actually need to move. It didn't quite set the soldiers correctly. The soldiers are after you guys. There we go. All right. So you go flying in your invisible form. Nice.
Yes.
Then, Bouclier, your turn. Yeah. So decide what you would like to do with your turn. Set what powers you're using. Spend endurance.
Yeah. So big payback on OCV, all 3.
Nice.
And so
pay
He
endurance.
really doesn't want to just like squash somebody. Can he? Sorry. So, what's the odds if he hits? I'm assuming these are more or less normal people.
They are soldiers, yeah.
Okay. How would I go about trying to stun them as opposed to kill them?
You can generally, as long as you're doing stun damage, you're probably not going to kill them. Like
Okay, sure.
We sort of assume some conventions of the superhero setting. So if make sure you click on pay endurance.
Okay.
That's on your core tab.
A core. Okay. Pay endurance. Okay.
Perfect. And then take your turn.
Okay.
So who do you want to hit?
He is going to go after, and all three of them could get to a Cygnus, but Cygnus is still flying. So he's gonna whack the guy right there.
Nice. Okay. So
and basically, I mean, it's 20 feet off the roof. He probably doesn't want to knock him off the roof. That probably seems a little bit possibly fatal.
Well, let's see how it happens. We'll show you how knockback works in a sec. So you're going to try and wall up this fella. Go ahead and so you've set your skill levels. If you're using big payback, go ahead and click on that.
Just make sure that I don't have anything else on. That shouldn't be okay. Good.
Oh, you know what? You can add because of your size, you can also add +3 to your body. Your body is currently an 18.
And where do I?
Same grayed out area on the core tab where you have your things. Oh, speaking of which, you know what? Let me do 2 seconds here. I've realized I mentioned I was going to do this and then forgot to do this. I'm going to go to you, Cygnus. Forgive me. I'm just going to fuck around with your sheet for a second here.
Okay. Do you need to close it or anything?
No, not at all. I'm just going to tick on something. And where is it here? Preview. That work? Let's see. There's a thing that we're playing Champions on Sunday as well for a short time. And I forgot I set something up differently on that tab. That was... Oh, yeah, it's only on that tab. Okay. Oh, there's the one I'm looking for. Okay. You see that now, Cygnus? Look at that. It's on every single... You've got all your combat info at the top.
Oh.
You see the top left there?
Yeah.
Whatever tab you go to, you got your phases, your stun, your body, your OCV, everything. You see in the top, the header, right top of the page.
I see my phases. Oh, okay, I see what moved. Okay.
Yeah, and your stun and body and endurance are up there. Your OCV, your pay endurance, recover, all that stuff is going to be on every single tab now.
Neat.
Yeah. So let me just.
Wow, that makes things a little easier.
Yeah, like there's less clicking around than I could remember.
Yeah.
There you go. Do you see the same thing, Robert? See your top left.
Sorry. Top left. Of which sheet? Which part of the character sheet?
It'll be on every single one. Look at the top left. Instead of the name, there's an alternate header now.
I don't see an alternate header. I see it just says Spookly.
Close your sheet and open up again.
No. Well, it looks different.
So in the top left,
yep.
Do you see how you've got stun, body, endurance?
Yep.
Click back and forth amongst the tabs now.
Okay. Oh, got it. Okay, so that all stays.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. That way you just don't need to things. And John, I've made the same change for you.
Okay.
So that way you guys don't need to click back to hit pay endurance or any of those other things. It can just always be there.
Oh, okay.
That's nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Bouclier, you got your things. That is let's see. You hit a DCV of 13.
Okay. Do I need to re-roll that based on the? You said reset my body, or that didn't have any effect on the?
Doesn't have any effect on it. Just what your body is when you take killing damage. It applies to that. Just as you get bigger, every level of growth that you have active gives you plus 15 strength, plus 5 constitution, plus 5 presence, plus 3 to physical defense, plus 3 to energy defense, plus 3 to body, and plus 6 to stun.
Okay.
You also get plus 12 to running and plus 1 to your reach. You are also easier to hit, so you are a much bigger and more impressive target. So yeah, you are fucking huge. That did 33 stun to him.
Yeah.
He has 10 physical defense, which means he takes a total of 20 damage. So yeah, he is knocked clean out with this one hit. And then what we're going to look at, would you roll 2d6 for me? We're going to subtract this from the body, and it'll tell us how much knockback you've caused.
Yep. Okay.
9, so 0. So you got a question about whether you're going to knock the... Unless you're intending to shove the guy, or you got something like an air blast that does increase knockback, you don't need to worry about that. If you do hit flying opponents, though, you do less dice, so it's a much more likely to cause knockback.
Okay.
All right, so... You've absolutely pasted this fella. He is out.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the soldier's turn. Oh, you did say something about saying hi. As a free action before you did your attack, would you like to make a presence attack?
Of course. Yes.
Okay. So what is your current, if you go to the core tab, underneath your stats, it'll have like a list of what your presence attack is.
Sorry, characteristics or?
Under characteristics, there's a little thing that has like, it's something about your carrying strength or strength endurance, and there's also at the bottom presence attacks or pre-attacks.
Oh, yeah, got it, yep.
What does it say for damage there?
66.
8d6?
6.
6d6. Okay, so you get 6d6, plus you also get 2d6 from your striking appearance, so that's 8d6 to start with.
Okay.
And presence attacks, just finding the... page with it. Man, I always have difficulty finding this, my goodness. Presence attacks is because what we do is we combat. Oh, where the heck is it? We take situational considerations in to figure out what your total bonus is going to be, and then we roll that and we compare it to their ego, or to their presence, to whether they're not ego, presence. Okay, where the fuck is it? Do I have to look it up in the... Oh, dang. Fortunately, the index in these games is really, really good. Presence attacks, page 16. Kev, it's on page 16. Thanks, guys. All right. So let's see here. We... you don't have a reputation that plays in. You just did a extremely violent action. You dropped from the sky and smooshed somebody. And we'll give you, because you're a smartass, a soliloquy bonus as well. Oh, why don't you make an intimidation skill check? That might give you a benefit.
Sure.
So go to skills.
Intimidation. Is that the gate? That's not to get your attention. That's I don't have an intimidation.
Under skill, your skills tab?
Nope.
I thought I saw that there.
I have inventor. I have interrogation, which.
Oh, yeah.
I would think intimidation would be better than interrogation for him.
Yeah, why don't you click on that?
Okay.
I think you might have had interrogation in, or something similar in the other game. Okay, so that's an extra dice of damage. So then that is a total of 10d6.
Okay. he just turns he turns a big smile on this guy. You know, part of it is because he knows that this is going to really look good if anybody happens to be filming this. But
yeah,
he's also really enjoying himself, especially after he saw that he knocked the one guy out and thing. He just turns a steaming gigawatt smile on the guy.
Okay, so their presence is a 12, which means you beat this by 24. The target is odd. He will not act for one full phase and is at half DCV, and possibly will do as the attacker commands. So what that means is none of the soldiers who see you guys will do anything for this phase. So then we are finishing up segment 12. Everyone go ahead and click on recovery for one time for your post segment 12 recovery. And then we are into round 1. And Cygnus, you were up first. What would you like to do? Decide what you want to do with your turn, select your powers, spend your endurance, set your combat skills, and then take your turn.
All right, so let's...
You are 60 meters above where everyone is, so...
Yeah, let's keep flight active, and we know these guys...
And Robert, take 5 out of the total of body damage you've taken thus far.
Okay.
So you took 14, you should be down to 9. Because your absorption, at the end of the turn is when you burn off some of your power. You don't lose your growth, but...
Okay, so I was down to 9, but now I'm up to 14?
No. You took 14 points of body damage.
Oh, yeah, 4, okay.
And what that is you're converting that into character points in growth.
Yep.
You lose 5 of those at the end of your turn, at the end of the turn.
Okay, so now I'm back up to 14.
Yeah, sorry, Will. I interrupted. You made your decision for what powers?
Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to the street. Since MacLeod's got this up here.
Okay.
I'm going to come down the street, and I am going to probably... Let's see, what did we say about multi-attacking with my powers?
So you can do that. One thing to remember, you are at... Right now, you're 60 up, so you're going to have a huge range penalty.
I was going to move back down to kind of like...
Okay, like just straight down, or you...
More like... hold on a second. I was going to move probably right around there. Right there at the edge of the building.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's like 1, 2...
That's
8 meters, right? So
yeah.
8 meters of what is it? Horizontal movement, and then that would leave you a total
22.
Oh, nice. Yeah. But remember that's your half move. No, that's your full phase. So remember, if you're taking only a half move and you want to take another action, you're moving 15, not 30, right?
Oh, okay. I got it backwards. That's my bad.
No, that's okay.
Then that would be the full phase.
Okay, move yourself down?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you are currently, if you move 22 down, you would be... Okay, so if you move 22 down, then you would be, you were 66 from the ground up.
44.
44. Here's another thing. Because you're such a canny Champions player, you've, I'm sure, looked at the turn order and realized that you have another turn before the soldiers do, which means you could go non-combat move and move up to 60. You're kind of like, bursting forward, in your power suit. You're half DCV until your next turn, but your next turn will come before the soldiers go.
Yep.
So how high up do you want to be? You can move to be up to, with 8 vertical movement, I guess you could be up to 14 above as the max.
-2. That's not horrible.
Okay. All right. So does your flight use no endurance?
No, it does. I'm fixing to pay the endurance.
It's off the power pack, right? I forgot. You got your endurance, your reactor. All right. So Cygnus is zooming down to engage. Warlock.
Let's see.
How high up are you currently?
I'm just below the edge of the roof.
Okay, so like 5 meters up, I guess?
Yeah, right around roof level. So, yeah. Just trying to see the best thing I could do, because these guys have been kowtowed by Bouclier. Do a combat move. Actually, hold on. Choose what I'm doing.
Yeah, pick your powers, spend your endurance, pick your combat levels. Go ahead, take an action.
Okay. Pay endurance.
Okay.
Yep, I can get up to this guy with a combat move.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull a stunt like I did last time. I'm going to whisper to this guy to start targeting his allies and shooting them.
So by stunt, do you mean a haymaker?
Oh, no, I'm going to just use a power.
Okay, got it. Okay,
the
go
stunt
ahead.
is just what I did last time.
Yeah, so go ahead and make your attack. Bind will. Oh. Fortunately, that's not a great roll, but it does fortunately affect. And you're having him attack the other guy?
Yeah, his allies, yeah.
Okay, so that is a mind control.
Oof. Rolled really high on that one. Okay.
Yeah, that was a really good roll. I mean, the effect was quite good. I should just use the Hero Handbook. Here we go. Their ego. Holy shit. That beats his ego by 38, John. That's huge.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, he'll oppose. That's even actions he's violently opposed to, he will do. So, yeah, he's going to attack his ally. Bouclier, what are you doing?
Okay, let's see.
So, decide what you'd like to do. Pick your powers.
Yep.
Spend your endurance. Set your combat levels.
Yep.
Take your turn.
He would like, but you tell me how I can do this. Is like if I can. You said something about being able to tell them to do something, and they might do it.
Well, that's because John's character has a mind control ability. Oh, you mean the presence attack?
Yes.
Yeah. You could just, as a free action, you could try and tell them to run, or what are you thinking?
So remind me what the in the situation is. They have hostages somewhere
In the buildings, yeah.
Okay. So first thing, I think he wants to spend this turn trying to get that information. So, and you can tell me if I can do anything after that. He goes up to the nearest person, and his overall idea is to say, "Where are the hostages?" And then, kind of in a sweeping gesture, everybody who can see him, it says, "Go on, get out of here, or you'll end up waking up in a locked cell."
Okay. So give us this is where your interrogate actually does come in handy here. Give us an interrogation check, please.
Sure. Admittedly, like telling them all to run away instead of capturing them probably isn't the best thing, but he's focused on the hostages.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay.
So
you loom over this guy. You're twice his height right now. You're crackling with energy. And he kind of looks up at you, eyes wide underneath the hood, and he's like, the main building, and he gestures to the one behind him. The other guy, I am going to allow him to make an ego check here to see if he's going to run, because it says may. No, he's gonna fight.
Okay. Do I have any other interactions outside of that, or is that?
I think so. It would be a half action. If you want to grab hold of this guy as well, you could do a grapple.
Yep.
Okay. Or grab.
Well, maybe the guy who's about to. I see the guy who hasn't responded.
Yeah.
The right way. So he goes and he tries to grapple that guy.
So I don't think you can, because it would be a half phase to actually interrogate the guy.
Okay.
But then you would have needed either a half phase to attack the guy or a half phase to move. At your current height, you are able to reach up to 2 hexes away, but he's 3.
He's too far away. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. He's going to just kind of step around and just move directly towards this guy. I mean, that's even though it looks like the guy's, and then that's going to be his move.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, then it is Cygnus's turn once again.
And can he yell really quickly, say, "Main building," and point?
Sure.
To hostages. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Cygnus, what are you doing?
I'm going to ask you if I can do something, then we're going to go from there.
Okay. What are you thinking?
And I can't remember if we've talked about this before. If I grab that guy using my telekinesis.
Yeah, absolutely.
And throw him into the other one.
So two different things. You can definitely grab a guy, and then on a subsequent round, you can throw him.
Okay, so then let's hold off on that for now. I'm going to do that next time. Because I think next time, my next phase, I've got 2 in a row. So
yes,
let's go ahead then and blast.
You were asking about the multi-attack as well. You remember it's a -2 to all the attacks for each attack after the first one. It's a full phase action unless you have the rapid attack skill. And if you miss on one of them, you miss on all of them.
It. Yeah, it's done.
And I think you have to pay endurance on all of them as well, whether you miss or hit. So there is a risk reward there.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and...
You're shifting your multi-power?
What's that?
Are you shifting your multi-power to something different?
Yeah, I'm going to use it on blast. So let's go ahead and go to combat. And let's just try 2 for now.
Okay.
And then we said I was at 14 meters.
Yeah, and then these guys are 4 and 8.
Ranged attack.
So I think let's say, hold on. I think they're both within the 13 to 16 range modifier. So we already had to calculate the Pythagorean theorem on Wednesday, and it's probably enough for the month. So we were joking, Robert, that it was a shame we didn't have any scientists in the group on Wednesday. Because Carl was here, if Robert was here.
Well, and then Jeff comes back in Discord is like, I've got a degree in
the day afterwards.
I'm like, fuck, Jeff.
Oh, man. So, yeah, make sure under the modifiers, tick the 13 to 16 combat modifier thing, set your combat powers, spend your endurance. Remember, you're doing 2 attacks, so you can click on spend endurance for the flight and whatever else, and then you can just click on the power itself, pay endurance for your attack on an extra time, and then go ahead and take your turn.
Go back to powers, check. Don't matter because they're the same endurance. And then, combat. Got my OCV up.
Nice.
And then roll.
Here we go. Boom. Oh, I got to turn off the hit location. Doesn't matter, but I need to turn that off for that attack. All right. So, yeah, hit a DCV of 14. So, yeah, that's just a bit of a hit by 10. Not great damage, though. What the heck? Did you roll your...
I may have hit the wrong button.
I think you hit the wrong button. Did you hit the power?
I think that's... Yeah.
There you go.
Fault.
That's the one.
That was my fault.
Okay. That's okay. All right. So then that is a big hit still. 40 stun. So minus his 10 is 30. That guy's drilled into the ground. Go ahead and make your... Now, hold on. Do you have your multi-attack penalty on as well?
Yeah, I have it checked on the combat tab.
Fabulous. Okay. Go ahead and with your second attack.
Let's do that. Blast.
Great. Another big hit. So that is 29 stun. Yeah, which is enough. What does it look like with your dark matter blast as you take these 2 fellas out?
Of course, the dark matter is that kind of solid, almost kinetic bolt, and it's this force that just slams into them. And I think kind of this time it's a little more conish shape, so when it hits them, it kind of gets the whole torso.
Yeah,
and they just fly backward.
Okay. They are down. Then it is the soldier's turn. All right. This guy is going to take a stagger away from you, Bouclier. What is your DCV currently, Bouclier? Should be the top left in that block.
Oops, there it is. Top left is... Sorry, my DCV?
Yes, please.
6.
6. Okay. So they get, because your size, +2 to hit you. So that is 4, 6. Okay, so I need 11 or less to hit you, Jason. So he opens fire with his blaster. He hits you, but this... Oh, he's got an assault rifle, not a blaster. So this is how much body you take. 10 points of body, which is completely absorbed. So you can add your total now.
24.
No, remember, it went down to 9. So, because
that's right, went down.
Yeah, so it'll be 19 right now.
Yep.
All right. So he shoots you. You take no damage. That multiplied by 3 is 30. What is your normal physical defense right now?
Physical defense is... Where do I have it?
It'd be under core tab on the bottom right.
Bottom right. My normal PD is 36.
Yeah, so 30 does not get through. So these are hitting you, and it's just further accelerating your growth.
Yeah.
This guy is going to race over here and try and shoot down at his buddy. Let's see here. 14, I think, is a miss. Should be 11 or less. So he fires at him. This guy, having been fired on, is going to run for cover over here. These two guys on the other roof are going to shoot at you, Bouclier. Because, the big guy is the one who takes the hits here. They get +2 to hit you, so that's this one. So I need a 10 or less. That misses you. And I need 9 or less. Misses you.
Come on.
These guys on the street are going to have to spend their movement to get out and see what's going on.
Yeah, I was wondering, are you stormtroopers?
Yeah, really. This guy on the ground is going to brace to try and offset some range penalties here and try and fire at you, Cygnus. What is your DCV, Cygnus?
Let's see. Current DCV looks like a 9.
9, okay. And you know what? Because of the Pythagoras, I'll bump it up as a -5. 9, good golly. So then I need 11 plus 15. Gosh, I need like a 6 or less. Hit you. That ain't gonna do it. These ones likewise I'll have 2 more firing at you, Cygnus, both of which are in that kind of widest range band.
Yeah.
All right. That is not going to hit. And that is not going to hit. These guys are moving and readying attacks, and then this final guy will take a shot at you, Cygnus, Bouclier, because you are very big. So, but it's very unlikely that he's going to hit. That's not going to hit either. All right, the soldiers have had their turn. Warlock, you're up next. What are you doing?
Alrighty, set, pay endurance, and move. I'm just do a full combat move.
Okay.
You're almost half my speed.
You're still invisible as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Invisible and flying.
Okay.
I just want to get, we're going to get over here, and just so I get eyes on these people.
Okay,
that's it for
nice. Okay. How's your endurance doing?
46 out of 60.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm being very
judicious.
Brutal.
Yeah. Bouclier,
Yep.
set your... Why is your endurance still at a 60? Did you remember to spend endurance last time?
Oh. I don't think I spent any endurance last time.
Your strength, your growth, I think. Oh,
okay. Sorry.
No, growth is only when you activate it, I think, though.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think you have to spend it on a turn round for round basis. So you may not have. That's right. You didn't attack last time, but the first phase. No, you haven't attacked this round. Ignore me. If you haven't spent endurance, never mind.
Yeah, I did a recover at the end of the last turn or whatever.
Yeah, the post 12 recovery. So yeah, ignore me, Robert. You're doing perfectly good. Okay, so select your powers, spend endurance.
All right, this guy didn't take advantage of my generous offer to leave. So big payback, combat, and yep, we're gonna just big payback him.
Okay, so click on pay endurance.
Pay endurance, which is here. Perfect. I love the fact that this is now so easy to get to.
Mm-hmm. And then set your combat skill levels, and then take your turn.
Already did.
Okay.
And, all right. Attack 11, stun 37.
Okay. And as a reminder, too, one of the things you can do, if you're finding that you're easily hitting these guys, you could put points into DCV, or you could put points into the damage class, that half DC. That is damage class. Every full damage class that you have, so every 2 levels, increases the damage of your attacks by 1 dice if it's a standard attack, by 1 half dice if it's a non-standard attack, by 1/3 if it's a killing attack.
Sure.
That is a big hit. That is more than enough to knock him out. Go to roll 2d6 for us. Let's just see if you do manage to get some knockback. You do! Boom! And he goes flying back 2 meters, completely unconscious.
Yep.
All right. Cygnus.
All right, so let's see here. Oh, make sure I get the right tool. So I can go ahead. I can move partially, like 15. Is that right?
Half, yeah, exactly. Move up to half 15. As a half action.
So I think that should be there.
Okay.
And then let's see, powers. Does it tell me? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to use telekinesis.
Grab the one guy. Okay.
And then that'll be this turn or phase.
Okay. So then you're going to select your powers, pay endurance, set your combat levels, and then I think if you click on your telekinesis when you're ready to take your turn,
it'll do the.
It should make an attack for you. Yeah.
Let's go with. Let's leave that at that. I think that'll work. Oh, pay endurance and.
Select the grab maneuver as well.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I hadn't thought about that. Telekinesis.
Oh, maybe it doesn't make an.
Do you want me to go use my OCV for it?
Yeah. Go ahead and use that. That'll be. It's the same thing. And hold on, the range. There would be a range modifier here, just because.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't have a range modifier.
Even with that won't matter now. So yeah, that hits a 10. So that's a solid hit. Go ahead and roll 8d. I'll fix that telekinesis entry because it should roll
automatically.
Yeah, hold up. And actually, hold on. It's not. I don't think we roll yet. Let me just double check how grab works. Here we go. There's like 3 pages of rules for grab. All right. So grab. Making a grab. You make an oppose. Make an attack roll with the appropriate modifiers. If you're successful, you grabbed your opponent. So you have successfully grabbed him. A character who has grabbed someone can do either of the following. Squeeze him, doing regular strength damage. Slam him against something else.
There you go.
Does regular strength damage, or throw him using the throw combat maneuver. I think that is. Yeah, I think that's all in the same phase as well.
Well, yeah, but see, I've already used my full phase. Grab is a half.
So after performing a grab in that same segment, a character can only squeeze, slam, or throw the target as an immediate attack. He can't use any other maneuvers or attacks. So you can choose one of those 3. Squeeze, do 8d6 damage.
We can undo that, and we can check throw.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I want to throw him into that other guy. So make another OCV roll.
Yeah, so throw combat maneuver is your strength. Extra strength to lift him is 30.
40.
No, it's sorry. It's to figure out how far you can throw something. You take how much strength it takes to lift it, and you take whatever your excess strength is. That's how far you can throw it. So like.
Okay, so it's 10 to lift a normal person, basically.
Exactly. So
okay, that's great. That's good to know.
So that is with a standing throw up to 28 meters. You can throw this guy.
I ain't even going to need that much.
Yeah. So perform a throwing attack is +0. So make another OCV roll.
Yep. And I've got throw checked.
Okay. Hit DCV 16. Holy shit. Yeah, so that's a huge hit. And the throwing damage is your character's strength damage up to a maximum of the PD plus body of the thrown object. That total is 21. You can do a total of 21 damage on this. So go ahead and make roll 8d6.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got an 86 power. I might as well roll that.
So each of them takes 13 points of damage. Wow.
Nice.
Boom. Oh, 11 points of damage actually, because it caps out at 21.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So, what does your telekinesis look like, by the way?
Well, of course, it's gravitic, so you get that kind of that gravitic lens, the light kind of bends, and I guess in this instance, it's almost like a bubble.
Mm.
So he stretches out his hand, the warp around that one guy, and he flings him into the other.
Love it.
Yeah.
Grouping them together is a very good idea.
Uh-huh.
And then throw. I'm seeing if
Fun.
person. Let's see. Throw a character. Let's see if they fall prone automatically or not. Usually leaves him prone. So he's knocked prone.
Yes.
And they took 11 damage, which is not more than their con. So that was your action on phase. On segment 6. We're on segment 8.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Cygnus?
Now I got to do something else. I don't know. This is so much fun. I think I'll probably do a multi-attack on those two now.
Oh, try and keep them down?
Yeah, try and just make sure they don't get back up.
Got it. So I think that's probably they're 8 and 10 away.
Oh.
If it helps you, Will, I do have an area of attack I could blast people with if you group them together.
As long as it doesn't hit me and you're within range. Yeah, you're right up there, aren't you? I see. I see you. All right, well, let's go ahead and do telekinesis again then.
Okay, what are you doing?
And check my... Yeah, I think that's what I want.
Who are you grabbing this time?
So I think this time I want to grab that one.
Technically, you could multi-attack with telekinesis as well. You just got to spend...
Oh my gosh.
But the range is the thing. So 16 would give you... That's got to be a -5 because of the height that you're at. And...
Oh, no. I moved down to the ground.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. I turned my flight off. Yeah.
Oh, love it. Okay, so then... Yeah, so 22 is -5, and 16 is -4. But again, like, we've seen you hit DCVs 14 and 16 and shit like that, so...
All right, so yeah, let's. I think I'm just going to grab that one first.
Okay.
Move them up there, and
so
then
just
I'll see
set your multi-attack penalty, and I think we need to work together to have both grab and multi-attack active.
Grab. Where is grab? There's grab. And
let me hit. Here, you click on grab. I'll click on multi-attack.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, I had what the hell?
Because it does that thing where you can't click both at the same time.
That's right. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kevin. I forgot about that. So
yeah.
I'll click on grab. You click on multi-attack.
Yep.
Okay. Grab. Got it.
There we go.
Awesome.
It's so stupid.
I've forgotten about that. All right, so OCV.
Okay. That hits. I gotta scroll down. Here we go. DCV 11. Yeah, no problem. And you're throwing. Are you throwing him immediately too?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw him.
Go ahead and make a second attack with a throw.
So uncheck grab, check throw.
Keep the multi-attack penalty though, because that would apply to all attacks this round.
Well, throw doesn't change OCV or DCV, so I could just leave the multi-attack checked, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Since it doesn't affect them. Yeah, let's do that. That's easier.
6 is good enough because for these guys. So then that, go ahead and roll 8d6.
Yep. And I've got a power that does that to make my life easier.
Okay.
I don't have to type so much.
Nice. Okay, so that's 23. So once again, 21. Actually knocks this fella out then. Boom. And this guy's down to 9. All right, and he's prone because he's been thrown.
Yep.
And that poor bastard hit with one guy, hit with another guy. Go ahead and make your second telekinetic attack.
So
just make sure you've spent
and...
endurance twice as well.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and pay endurance there, and then well, that's the only power I've got checked that takes endurance, so I can click it again, so it's fine. And then throw.
Okay.
Roll.
Oh, this is the attack to grab first, right?
Yes. Yeah,
so
there's the grab.
What is the range penalty you've got active right now?
Ooh, I might not have that right. I've got the 16. Does it need to go up to the 32?
So it would be one lower to be 4, but that's actually a hit because of these guys.
Okay.
DCV. So yeah, you grab him and go ahead and make your throw.
Oh.
Check. Same modifiers. Yep. Boom.
Man.
Okay.
This is so much fun.
He's prone as well, and go ahead and roll 8d6, please.
Powers. Bam.
31. So 21 is the max, but that means this fella is also knocked unconscious. And this guy is at 9. There we go. Warlock, what are you doing?
Okay, before I decide, my Hellfire Blast has a 4-meter area. So is that 4 meters from the square of impact?
I think it's a 4-meter radius.
Okay.
So
if I hit this square here, 4, 4, 2.
where you are targeting? Doesn't go through walls, so you're planning anything where
Oh, sorry, I don't have that turned on. So if I target that square, I got line of effect to these.
Yeah, that hits all the guys. Yeah.
Cool. So I will pay my endurance. So my invisibility flickers away and runes of protection flare up around me.
Okay.
Just as a blast of hellfire ripples out.
So again, so Hex is a DCV of 3. So it's just the range. Make sure you got your range set for it.
Yes.
Okay.
Range 19.
8 meters.
No, that's 0 to 8 is 0.
No, 8 meters is minus
Oh,
2.
Pythagorean.
8 meters is minus 2.
Is it? It says 0 to 8 on my sheet.
On the character sheet, it's got as minus 2. So I don't know.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because see, that's not what's on my sheet either.
Yeah.
It's all base 8.
It could be. You know what? It could be the sheets are wrong here. The character sheets are wrong.
I don't
Trust
I don't know
the trust the ones we've got. So that's fine. Go ahead and
Okay. Well, I'm just Pythagorean, so I'm going to go for the 9 to 16 range.
Okay.
So, then just make sure all my things are ticked on. We're going to go for DCV bonuses or damage bonus, and then blast them.
Okay, nice. That is a solid hit in the area. Okay, so 30 stun, 36 stun. Holy smokes! And it's is it AP?
It is.
Okay.
It's AP.
There's no score with it. Either you have it or you've got like double It's single AP, but yeah. So what do we see as all of these guys are engulfed in fire and taken out?
So there's a little rune that pops up on the ground, and his blast just slams into it, and there's a ripple of it, like hellfire exploding around the corner from Cygnus.
So Cygnus is this gout of fire, which you, in another life, remember. Then it is Bouclier's turn. What are you doing? So decide what you're doing. Set your powers. Spend endurance.
Yep. So this guy right next to me, he's the one that I had kind of cowed, but I had also, asked him to leave, I believe. Did he decide to leave, or did he decide
He has
to
not
stay?
left yet, but he has not attacked either.
Okay. He sees the two closer to the closer to where the hostages are.
Yeah.
If I yell at him to leave again, you know what? He's going to see what happens with the guy. He's going to assume he has him cowed.
Okay.
And he's going to move to here.
So what is your current running right now?
My current running.
It's under the core tab under where your presence attack was listed.
Yeah, is running is 22.
22. So you can move. It should be. Oh, wait, 22 is the half or 22 is full?
22 is half, so that's combat.
Oh no, so combat is 22. So actually, it should be higher because you get plus 12 running. I don't think it's tracking. Oh, that's actually one that doesn't track properly. So you actually have 34 running at your height. So currently you could move, as a half move, you could move 16, so 8 hexes.
Okay. Which looks like, it's hard to tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, he's just going to get up to here.
Okay. Remember, that is one story down, right?
Yeah, okay. So he drops that story, and I assume takes...
Okay.
Do I take damage from that?
No.
He's perfectly... Okay.
It's only 2 meters you fall, and it's half your height right now.
Pretty much it's a step down. So he just kind of like casually steps down next to this guy and backhands him.
Go ahead.
I believe I have combat. So far I haven't had... Okay, so I'm going to try that move to one of these to a DCV.
Yeah, you said... Sorry, you spent your endurance?
Not yet, because I have everything else. Now I do pay endurance.
Okay. Perfect.
And then back to combat. And then combat. Powers.
Okay.
And where is it? Payback.
Yeah. So, what does it look like as you pace this guy into the ground?
Well, pretty much what I said. He kind of like, just takes a casual step down. And it looks like he's actually taking steps or something, go down a step. And then just...
Bob, give us a 2d6 roll.
Then he smiles up at the guy who's up on the roof, says...
Oh, he's mind controlled.
That one's been shooting at that guy. So give us a...
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, 2 meters. So when you hit him, he skitters another 2 meters away from you. All right. Soldier's turn. This guy is going to take your advice and start running. This guy was mind controlled to attack his ally, but he's been defeated now. Doesn't mean he's not going to attack you. So he starts firing at you, Bouclier. And what is your current DCV?
Current DCV is 7.
7. Okay. So, 7 actually pretty good. So if he braces, actually doesn't need to. So I do hit you once again, and that is 6 more body. So add 6 to your total.
25.
Okay, you can activate Titan form.
Oh my gosh.
So You are even bigger now. I'm not going to. Your token doesn't get any bigger, but you are currently 24 feet tall, and you have a reach of 3. So basically, 3 hexes away from you, you can reach now.
Yep.
And your body will be up. Add +3 to your current body. Add +6 to your current stun.
Okay.
Man, you could totally throw somebody halfway across the map now.
Yeah, and also your strength is 60 currently, which means 100 tons of lifting. You're at Hulk or Thor level strength right now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Then the let's see here.
This is a little bit OP compared to Savage Worlds.
You have not faced supervillains yet.
That's true.
Yeah, these are just normal dudes right now.
Yeah, and you're also burning through endurance, so like you're gonna want to bleed off some of that power by choice, I imagine, because your metabolism is churning through all that energy.
Yes, yes. No, I do like that. I do like that aspect.
Cool. All right, so then you are hit once. This guy's running. These two seeing you get bigger. I don't think they know any better. They also have +4 to hit you now because of your size. So they got a better chance. They hit you again, so that is another...
Well, it can't get any worse for them at this stage because...
It's only 4, so you got 4 more character points to 4 more physical. That caps out at 50. And the reason that's helpful is because when you bleed off, as long as you've got 25, you're at your max height.
So you said +4 more?
+4 more, yeah. And the other guy misses you. This guy is going to start running to go inside to get to the hostages.
Okay.
So this guy is running.
Get him sickness.
This also needs to
that guy can see you now. What's your DCV currently, Warlock?
6.
6. Ooh, okay.
I've got my shield up. That should be
9 or less. I can hit you. Misses you. So that guy behind you is firing at you. These guys are running around the corner to see what the hell's going on. This guy's going to stay in place. This guy's going to run. Oh no! This guy's going to shoot sickness. What am I talking about?
What?
Go 30 meters away. You go. What's your DCV currently, Cygnus?
DCV of 9.
9. Okay, that's a miss. Cygnus, you're up. What are you doing?
All right, so let's see here. So I'm going to use. I think I need to use the whole segment to get the maximum move because I want to go up over that building so I can get a hold of that guy right there.
Okay.
Look, powers. So let me turn flight on.
Are you combat moving or are you non-combat where you'll be at half DCV?
They don't get to go again before I do. So yeah, so let's do non-combat.
Okay, so you can move up to 60 then.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Ruler. See what his maximum distance is, and then figure out going over the building. Oh, surely I've got plenty of move to get there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you go zipping around the side. Warlock, what are you doing?
I am taking full advantage of the going before them again to have his powers fade off, and I'm going to do a recovery phase.
Nice. Okay. So you'll be at half DCV while you're doing this, but you will be able to catch it. So go ahead and click on recover.
And recover. There we go.
Bouclier, what are you doing? Oh, you're muted, Robert. So, Demo.
How much higher is this next thing? 10 feet?
They are, each story is 2 meters.
2 meters to 6 feet.
So
it's probably just a step up again for him, right?
No, each story might be 4 meters. I might have been fucking up the calculation.
Okay.
It's not 6 feet. You're not living in like fucking hobbit holes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I would think it would be 3 meters a story.
Yeah, I think
going to be roughly 9.
I think when you add in like the shit between levels, that's where you get the 4 meters from it. But
my engineer brain comes in, it's like a foot for the floor and then another foot for the piping, and
yeah, exactly. The architect, drawer, or whatever, draftsman brain comes in. So you could easily clamber up there, because currently, Bouclier, you're 24. Your normal move is currently a 46 at your height.
Now, if he gets here, everybody should be able to see him, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right. He's going to get up there and basically just yell. And it says, "Go on, get out of here."
Okay.
It's like, unless you want to come take me on, get out of here. I'm coming for each one of you.
Love it. Okay, so give us another interrogation check,
Sure.
please.
It's heavy heroes like this is why we build things so strong. You can hear that building groaning under his weight.
Yeah. Oh! Just barely failed. Doesn't mean that your presence stack failed. Just means you're not going to get those extra points.
Yep.
But here we go. Presence attacks. All right. But this is, you have an exceptionally powerful skill being demonstrated here now. Very appropriate setting because you've situated yourself as high as you can be. What is your did it make a change to your presence attack on your character sheet? It should be 7d6 right now.
That would be on the core page.
Yeah, on core tab. Yeah.
Presence.
Remember, that's under the attributes. There's that
characteristics.
Characteristics. Yeah.
My presence is 35.
No. So underneath that, there's the presence attack.
Oh.
If it's 35, it should be 7d6. Then that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's modifying for your height. Okay, so then that is 9d6 to start with, plus it's 10d6. Let's make it 12d6. Go ahead and roll 12d6, please, for your presence attack. Whew. Okay. Their presence is a... So basically, they're not going to run, but everybody who can hear you has been robbed of their next action, and they're at half DCV.
Nice.
You have scared the ever-living fuck out of these guys. So, then it is Cygnus's turn.
Let's see here. What am I doing? So I think I'm going to just blast that guy.
Okay. He's at half DCV as well.
Yep. So flight, blast, and this should be nothing. Let me go back to combat. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, go roll the power. Oh wait, pay endurance first. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get used to the rhythm. I'm working on it.
That's why I thought like doing another danger room session is not a bad thing, right? It's getting used to your powers and also what everyone else can do, right? Because this is where you guys get to the team up shit is part of the fun, especially when you're dealing with major supervillains.
Yep.
Solid. Yeah. So what does it look like as you take this guy out?
Yeah, he just throws that dark matter blast, and it just, because he's running away from me, so it smacks him in the back. He just goes skidding down the alley.
Give us a 1d6 roll, just because you're hitting him in the direction he's running to. Let's give you the added benefit of that.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's 9 meters skittering away, so that's 18 feet.
Forehead.
His unconscious body goes rolling forward. Let's check in endurance. Okay, so hold on. This is a size power. I'm just going to see if size powers are paid every round.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Because they have it in the category. I can't remember.
It says, let me get back over there because I had all the powers open.
Growth is one of those powers that, like, I think this game does really, really well. And it's one of the ones my cousins who I used to play Champions with, one of them always played a growth character.
It says duration constant. Cost endurance, yes. But I don't see anything past that.
Yeah, so size powers. So it doesn't say in the powers category, so it could be in the duration thing. Let's see about constant endurance cost. Okay, most powers cost. Okay, so it is cost endurance every time it's on. Okay, so that's the that is the thing. That's why you're seeing your endurance churn a little faster now, Bouclier, is because your height is up, right? So, okay, so Cygnus, that was your turn. Warlock, what are you doing?
Alrighty, got my stuff assigned. Gonna pay some endurance.
Okay.
Big drop, which why I need the recovery, and then I'm gonna fly right above the roof here.
Okay.
And we're targeting a central area so that I can Hellfire blast 2 guys.
Love it. Okay.
And eat Hellfire.
Go hits a square. 36, that'd be 26. Just enough. So these guys are just. Oh no, it's AAP. So never mind. No, these guys are completely knocked out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Both of them are gone. Bouclier, what are you doing?
He's like, he puts on his best, almost surprised expression, and then just bellows again. Pretty much like he's like, there's just this loud. Yeah,
we're gonna have so many noise complaints from the civilians.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys.
All the windows shatter.
Okay, so there is a bit of diminished return when you're using the same presence attack over and over again, though. So we'll drop it down to. Well, give us another. First off, give us another interrogation check. Maybe you've managed to.
I mean, I am trying to figure out a little bit of the diminishing return as well. So this is like, if this doesn't work, then he's definitely going to go back to just punching crap.
Okay. And then let's see here.
But it may at least keep them from doing anything for one more turn.
If I had telekinesis or like throwing, I'd be tossing people like straight up in the air and walking away and letting them hit the ground.
Yep.
I do that against like bad guys. I'm not gonna do that against these just scrub.
Okay, so let's see here. Presence attack.
I'm going to use some of my variant spell abilities to get like a minor attack for little peons, so I don't waste like 4 and 6 every time I blast somebody. Oh, sorry, Cygnus. Warlock is not that good natured.
Oh, so for every 5 points beyond the target level described, the duration of it doubles. So you actually rolled 5 over last time, so this will actually be for 2 rounds.
Okay.
So they're already affected by it.
All right. And if this doesn't work, but he would still be able to move, right? This is probably.
He would, yeah. So we'll reduce it down to so it would be down to 10d20 or 10d6. But because you're successful interrogation check, we'll give +1 again, so it'll be 11d6. We'll see if you can. And in this case, you do need to exceed what you did last time in order to like. If you don't exceed what the effect was, then it just persists for whatever they did before. That exceeds it. That exceeds it. Holy smokes! So
that's a lot of 6s and 5s,
guys. Yeah, with that, everybody who can see you is laying down arms now. So everybody is surrendering.
Yeah.
So it's just this guy in the corner that's not saying anybody.
Yeah, he's still on the. So we'll take our belated mid-session break right now, guys. So he's on the. He's like, guys.
Hello.
And what do we see when the guard comes in to convince him to surrender?
I'll leave it up to. Up to the other 2.
Like, well, Buka, this is your first time. So for instance, what could happen is like as he's talking, there's a shadow that kind of goes over him, and then he looks up and sees you dropping down from the roof.
Yeah. So he's just standing up here saying, he's just kind of like, get down.
And you're currently 2 stories tall as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is... All right, so then that is the combat experience as with regular adversaries.
Yeah.
Let's do this, guys. Before we do that, let's have everyone, first off, untick all your powers.
Yep.
Take off flight. Okay.
Go ahead and then click on recover until you got all your powers back to your endurance and your stun back to normal. Bouclier, you may need to make some adjustments to your body and to your stun to be at the appropriate levels.
Okay.
So your body should be at 15, and your stun should be at 40.
Okay, so how would I know that body is 15?
Because if you look, once you've unticked all your powers, if you look over at your characteristics, it'll be back to your baseline.
Okay.
And then, so sickness is back to normal, warlock back to normal. All right. And then I'm going to remove. This is one thing I like about the automated sheet here. I can click on that. Hit exclamation AT. Boom. I've got my soldiers out of the initiative order, and I can add the next ones in. Okay, so then, what is your current stun showing as?
Well, the box is up there at 60.
So remember, that one you're going to need to modify manually. So you'll just have to put that back down to 40.
Oh, okay, 40. Okay, got it.
Because that's your baseline.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Robert, that was your first fight as a hero or champions, Bouclier. What did you think of that?
I liked it. I definitely think the sheet makes things a lot easier. I think if I was attempting to do this at the table, it would be a lot more confusing. Especially the first time. I like it. I think it's pretty smooth. It helps to have a DM who knows it and who is willing to talk me through it each time I do it for a while. It becomes natural.
Yeah, and you guys, I think you'll find that if you learn it. Well, you guys, what do you think? Did you find it was easy to pick it up once you started?
Yeah, it's just getting in the habit, like I said, of kind of the order. And like I'm starting to get to where, like when I use the combat tab, I'm kind of getting to think through the order. Okay, here's your OCV, here's your DCV, here's the maneuver if you're using one, and then going back to the powers tab. So that's all it is.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't even think about the maneuvers until I was unclicking everything in combat. I'm like, oh yeah, there's some cool stuff there. So I need a little more detail.
It's like the way that someone had described what I read online recently. It's like it's a superhero combat simulator, and it does I think an exceptional job of that. Like there's interesting decisions you're making. There's the endurance adds another wrinkle to managing what you're doing. That becomes interesting. One thing we didn't see you do also, Bouclier, you can push your powers. So you can spend 10 endurance to push your powers by 10 character points.
Okay.
Now, in your case, because of the way the math works in it, the most you can cap your growth is at 75, and 75 is that nebulous zone between levels. So I think as a house rule, I'd let you spend 15 endurance if you wanted to push it up to 90, which makes you another level of endurance. The downside is you're chewing through 15 endurance to get that extra level, and then the round you're having that level, that size is going to be even bigger, but that's plus 15, so that'll be a way of reflecting you really kind of like, unloading. So
out hulking Hulk.
Exactly. Exactly. Cool.
When you had that 60 strength, and you throw somebody. Throw uses your strength for damage. I'm like, oh, you should try that at least once.
Yeah. With a 50 strength, and then the thing that's again, this is the benefit of having a game that's iterated for 40 years.
Yep.
Picking up a car is usually, I think, like 30 strength. So with a 60 strength, you've got 30 excess for throwing things.
Yep.
Which, let's see here. I think it's page 80 is the throwing. Let's see. 30 extra strength would, as a standing throw, 24 meters. As a running throw, 48. So in that form, you can grab a car, and toss.
Yep.
And also, if you're using, you notice that how it was a lot easier for John's character to hit things with an AoE. If you pick up a large enough thing, you're making an attack against an OCV of 3, as opposed to whatever the target's is. And when you have 90 points of growth active, your fists are so big, they count as area attacks.
Nice.
So you just, boom, hit a specific location.
Yeah. Okay, so that actually takes advantage of the area attack I used to have. I used my fists instead. Okay.
Exactly. So, awesome. All right, so why don't we take a short break, guys? Take a 5-minute break, then come back, and then we'll... I don't think we have time to conclude a full supervillain fight, but let's start kicking some supervillains around anyway. I think that'll be fun.
Yep.
All right. So then, for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Yep. Bigger. Fire.
All right. Grab my Villain Teams book. And where are these fellers? Let's see here. We got Cygnus, Warlock, and Bouclier. So let's go with All right.
Really enjoy running back-to-back sessions with this. I'm getting more comfortable with the powers.
Awesome, awesome. We're playing, so our short adventure we're playing on tomorrow, or tomorrow, like for tomorrow's things, we're using champions with the Dracula dossier. Ooh. So we're playing a 1963 era Germany adventure where the characters are playing effectively kind of like super spies, like literal super spies. And in the course of their investigation, they've already uncovered that there's somehow vampires are involved in this. So Cold War era vampire
I
super
can just
spy
imagine
shit.
the kind of character powers set I'd create for that kind of...
Yeah, it's a pretty fun mashup.
It's the, what is it? The insubstantiality to where you can like patch through walls and stuff would be definitely on the docket.
Yeah, yeah. It's
in the safe. I don't know. Let me reach in there and feel. I got something.
Okay. Let's see here. And we'll do Black Star, and we'll do. Let's see. Orion, or let's do Slick. Okay.
He sounds fast.
He is. This is sort of a. So the villains that you're going to kick around right now are a team called the Ultimates. The Ultimates date back to the first Enemies book. They are led by a guy named Binder, and then they've had a varying crew, but the people, well, with the exception of one, I don't think Cyclone was part of the original crew. But oh geez, I don't have it here with me right now, but there's a new book that just came out. It's like a community publication, but it's called Classic. I think it's called Classic Enemies. And not only does it do updated versions of all the characters from the first 3 Enemies books, but as the versions they were when they originally appeared, but it also gives you histories of each of the characters, like who created them and how they changed over the years. And like for a Champions nerd, it's so fucking good. And it's got that like the original Mark Williams art for them too, the guy who did the art for the original publications for Champions too. So, boy, oh boy, what a great supplement. All right. These are the updated versions of Binders, not the easy mode ones. Not that those ones are easy mode, but these ones are more, you know.
Yeah, but until I find my Champions book, which I think I put somewhere else, is this going to be fine for me learning this is the...
That's perfect. Yeah, yep, that's it. Do you have the... can you hold that up again? Which one is that? Is that the hero?
That's the 6th. It's 6th.
Oh, yeah, Combat Adventurers. There should be...
I have all.
You have number 1 as well, the building?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. That's exactly... Yep. Okay. That's what the characters... The Champions book really just gives you more like ways of implementing those rules and examples of how to build characters and stuff like that. There's not necessarily additional rules. If you've got those 2 books, that's everything you need for rules references.
Okay. Sure.
Awesome. That's cool. The big blue books.
Yep.
Okay, there it is. There's that. Okay, sorry, I should not take up too much time here getting these tokens set up. There we go. Got Binder set up. We got Black Star set up. Go. Oopsies. I got up early to make sure I had all the images for these prepped. And Cyclone. Okay. There's that. And Slick. And what I'm doing as well is I'm cutting and pasting all these tokens over to the my like single tokens tab. So I won't have to go through and set these up again. I'll have them more easily accessible. Okay, then just need to add them to the turn order, and I think to have this work. Actually, we've already demonstrated that that isn't how things. I'm going to try this and see if this works. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So I've clicked binder. Go. Okay, that worked. Let's do Black Star. That seems to have worked as well. Let's add Cyclone. That seems to have worked as well. Is that right? Yep. And now let's add Slick. This is the one that might... No? Look at that. Okay. So yeah, you got to be at the top of the initiative order in order for them to add in properly.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay, so guys, in this one, let me set up our supervillains here. They seem to have been, let's say, like tearing apart some bank that's in here. In this middle building. Slick is somewhere inside right now. Black Star has gone inside as well. Binder is on Overwatch. And Cyclone is on Overwatch. Cyclone has a very cool, what's called a non-combat multiplier for his movement. So, mega scale movement. And what that means is you can buy, if you want to be able to move like crazy distances, right? That you buy it as mega scale movement. Mega scale meaning he can move 10 kilometers in a turn when he's doing mega scale. So, boom.
Yeah.
All right, but how do you guys want to approach this? Is it sneaky again, or are you carrying?
I mean, I don't know. It was all that sneaky, but
that's true. So Slick will be inside right now. Cyclone I'll put out in the street because he's kind of circling. Binder is keeping Overwatch, and Black Star is inside right now.
Oh, they're over there. Okay.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? How do you want to approach these villains?
Well, with speedsters, it's if you can get a drop on them, that's the best thing you can do before they can move. As soon as they know we're coming, he's going to find us. And with our own speedster, we know what can happen when that happens. Do we know anything specific about their power sets?
You know that they are... Binder uses effectively like a glue gun type thing, which has a variety of different implementations like area effects or single targets or whatnot. Definitely don't want to be flying when you're hit with an entangle. The Black Star, it has sort of similar to the Vision. He's got density control, going from intangible as a ghost to solid as diamond. Slick is super quick, but his powers are also related to friction manipulation. So he can increase friction on people and slow you down. And Cyclone is just a very quick and agile power suit wielder who has control over wind to varying effects.
No.
Oh, also, you know what? You guys want... Hold on. I'm robbing you of the full page spreads here. Hold up. Guys.
Sounds like Befuddling Bolt would be my best attack against all four of them.
Here is Binder.
Oh.
Paste Pot Pete.
Totally. These are products of around 1982, 83-ish.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. This is Black Star. go.
Seems like my Hellfire Blast might be useful against him.
And this is Cyclone.
I would think your mental attacks would be the best things to use against these guys.
Yeah.
And finally, Slick.
Except for Slick. He's going to be really fast.
Well, I have an area attack that might help.
Might be able to mind control Slick to beat his friends up.
Yeah, there's always that.
Or if I can make
Slick.
Binder shoot Slick and then he's stuck.
Okay. So then, you guys have a strategy for approaching here? You know, dive into our segment 12?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if you snuck in, like, John, you made yourself invisible, how long would it take you to get over there?
If I'm invisible and flying and non-combat moving,
Yeah.
I realize I forgot to do something. Hold up. I might have them in
Okay.
order here. So 15 should be 85.
It'll take me 2 full rounds to get over there with a non-combat speed.
Okay.
15, 25. Okay, hold up. I need to move somebody up here on his rounds because he acts as fast as Cygnus. Cyclone does. Okay. Yeah, so that should be there. Okay, so I got Cyclone. I forgot to add their dex. I got it to the characters. I added their strength or speed to activate that. Oh, yeah. And actually, Slick is going to be the one who's on Overwatch because Slick is actually faster than Cygnus. His dexterity is an 18. Or 28. 28, not 18.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's...
Go. And... Yeah, the thing I was thinking about it this morning when I was figuring out what to get for you guys to fight. Like, this would be a pretty fun Nemesis team for you guys in general, just because there's some neat, similar powers but not the same kind of stuff, right? Okay, so Slick is the one who's up first. Then make a perception check for him. Yep. Apparently they know that you guys are coming in.
Wonderful.
So he'll finish his move and adjust his combat levels appropriately. I'll put him on GM layer so you don't know. Cygnus, you're up, and I'm assuming you're carrying Bouclier.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my flight and turn on my gravitic shield.
Okay.
And then carry him in there. So let's go ahead and pay endurance.
Okay.
And then let's move. So it's 60. So... Wait, I need to measure it first. Figure that out.
Remember, you'll be at half DCV until your next turn if you're doing a non-combat move.
Right.
And they are aware you're coming in.
Well, let's see. Maybe I do only need to move 30 then at this point. Because that would be right.
Right there. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just do that then.
How high up are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Maybe, I don't think he's that far. Maybe, probably not even 10 meters. Maybe 5 meters.
5 meters up. Okay. If we make it 6, that'll be easier to figure out what the damage that Bouclier would take would be.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're only going to take. Well, so the thing is, as soon as you take any body damage, you can trigger your growth, Bouclier. So you're good. So go ahead and move yourself where you want to be, and then Bouclier, put yourself in front of him. Are you dropping Bouclier, or are you still holding on to him?
No, I'm going to hold on to him for now.
Okay.
Because I might do a power dive.
Then it is Cyclone's turn. So he has seen that you're coming in. Okay.
Where the hell did that fat guy go?
Okay. Guys, what's the range penalty for
65 to 125 is a
no,
minus
58.
58 is minus 6.
8 is a -6.
Minus 6?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, man. Okay. So he is gonna... 1, 2, 3... Half moves over. That should be correct. Oh, it should be able to move one more. Okay. He goes over and focuses something. Bouclier, you are being carried right now, so you're at half DCV. What, can you click on the half DCV modifier and tell us what your current DCV is?
Hold on a sec. So the half DCV modifier, where's that?
Under the situational modifiers, there's your combat levels, then there's range modifier one, then there's the situational.
There it is, yeah.
This is on core?
Combat tab.
Combat tab, okay. Got it. Okay,
On the right
situation.
side, there's your combat skills, then 2 boxes underneath that. There's a bunch of modifiers. One of them is a little box you can tick that says half DCV.
Okay, hold on. I'm having an issue. So it's at the bottom, or it's the...
At the bottom. So 2 boxes underneath where your combat skill levels are.
Okay, got it. 2 boxes. Okay, situational. Got it. Okay, half DCV.
Yeah, if you tick that, and then tell us what your DCV is currently.
My DCV is saying 3.
Okay. So, you can see as Cyclone, flies forward with his jet boots, or his wrist, whatever it is, his pack on his flight pack, and then he hits a focused cyclone blast at Bouclier. That is a hit. And I'd like, Cygnus, your strength is a 30, right? 30?
My base strength in the suit is 30.
Would you roll 6d6 right now? We're going to compare... body rolls on this. So remember, 1 is 0, 2 to 5 is 1, 6 is 2. Go ahead and roll when you're ready. Okay, so it's actually 7. That is 10. So I had a greater strength with this because this thing has double knockback. He's going to try and blow Bouclier out of your hands. So, Bouclier, first off, you take 50 points of damage. 25 of that is going to be absorbed by your armor, and then you got 8, I think, PD, right?
8 PD, yes.
Okay, so that's 33, so you actually only take 17 points of stun.
Okay.
But you're torn out of Cygnus's hands, That is, let's see here. That is a total of 14 body. So you've absorbed 14 points now. Do you want to trigger? Well, I guess you don't choice here. So your growth is going to be triggered. You do have minus 15 knockback. So that's something. Let me roll 1d6 here. 4. All right, so this is double knockback, which means that was 24. Minus 4 is 20. You have minus 15 normally, so you do still get 5 meters. So Cygnus, he's blown out of your hands and kind of starts falling over here. Bouclier, give us your 6 meters up, 3d6 roll, please. It's another 3 body, so you can add 3 to your characteristics for absorption. You don't take any extra damage from it, but then as you hit the ground, you can activate Living Mountain.
Sure. And what do I take off of my body at this point? Anything?
None, because you get to apply your full normal. The total body I did was 14, but you absorbed 25. Your absorption counts as resistant damage, so against killing and normal attacks. And because this is a normal attack, it just happens to do double knockback. So this guy blows you out of your hand, and as soon as you hit the ground, you stand up, and you're 4 meters tall now. Yep.
He kind of laughs, although he realizes that these guys are just a little tougher.
Okay, so you also, because you get this is just something you need to remember to do. Add +6 to your current stun. Add +3 to your current body.
Sure. Because
of your 1 level of growth. All right, so that was Cyclone's turn. And as the keen players you are, you can see there is a sheet like a telescopic scope. He has skill levels that specifically offset range penalties. So, Warlock, what are you doing?
Well, for first round, we're going to get a recovery after this. I'm going to go full on activating 3 powers.
Okay.
Invisibility, spells of protection, and windborne sorcery. And I would like to push windborne sorcery.
Okay. So he plus 10 flight costs. Ooh, I can't remember.
And then another minus 10 for endurance for pushing it.
Okay. And full light. So that's an extra 10 meters to your full move.
For combat or non-combat?
Combat.
Okay, I'm planning on doing a non-combat move.
Okay.
How much?
So they'd be dealt with non-combat unless you've got some other modifier is ×2.
Okay. So 70. So I'm going to be invisible, bubbled up, and flying.
Okay.
So visible to sight. And I'm trying to get as close as I can to these guys and staying above the ground, so in case Mr. Fast Guy comes at me, he won't see me.
Okay.
Or be able to touch me. Okay, so I will get there.
Okay.
Oops, let's say here and then 10 feet above the roof.
Okay, you got it. So remember to use meters, just because everything's in meters. So
3 meters.
My forced implementation of Canadian content on a bunch of American players. Okay, Bouclier, you did not take enough damage to exceed your constitution, so you're not stunned. What would you like to do? I think you have to stand up from prone as a half phase action, though.
So he's going to want to move as fast as he can at this point towards the...
So, how fast do you think you're moving? You got plus 12 meters from your current height.
And I also have is the faster than he looks thing already taken? When I click that, it goes into account.
It should be automatically adding to your starting. You should have a faster than he looks is plus 10. So yeah, you got 22.
Yeah.
And then plus 12 from the height, so
34.
So you can move 17 meters as a half phase action. So that's going to be 8 hexes you can move.
Okay. It's hard to tell when he's so big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's still up here.
Hey. Nice. Love it. Then it is Binder's turn. Okay. Sees that big fella coming in. He activates his jet boots. And he will fly. Okay. So it's 9 hexes. 6, 9. Let's go over here. I don't think he's... Why do I think he's Australian? He's not. Incoming.
Okay.
Okay, he is... What's the penalty for 44 meters?
The -6.
-6, okay. So that means hitting the square will be a 9 DCV.
Goo gun.
Checking, so 5. Oh, or we can just do a line, actually. Yeah, he'll start with that, actually. So he just does a line, and it can go out the full distance there. There's a spray of resin that goes out, and Bouclier, you are covered in some resin. And I'm going to roll... This is how much body he is able to generate with it. Only 7. So it's got 7 body, which you may be able to break through with just your strength. So he's tagged you with that. Black Star is going to... I'm checking, Anna. Hold on. You see Black Star just move through the wall as he comes running out. Okay. And then that is the end of segment 12, guys. Everyone gets their post 12 recovery. So go ahead and click on recover.
So, cover, and I have to do this manually.
Oh, god dang. And you know what? I think we're in 10... let's do one more turn. We'll start taking a turn at 10 minutes. Well, no. You know what? Let's save the supervillain clash for potentially next time. So, because I think it'll be probably a full session of if we want to do another learning session like this, or another danger room session, we could fight all these supervillains and then start playing properly with the next issue.
And if all 4 of us are here, that means Jeff will be able to get his little turn in before they start.
Quite possibly, yeah. Jeff's character's got a neat thing where he augments people's speed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have to have a speedster versus a speedster.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put down here that Bouclier is entangled. 7. Also, we'll talk about this between 2. If you feel comfortable enough that we're ready to start actually playing 2, we can do that too. I don't want you guys to... We're going to have plenty of supervillain fights in this, but it's up to you as to whether we want to go through a full supervillain team fight and then start playing properly or what. But we can talk about that in between. Let me bring us back to our main page.
Yeah. Need to focus on going through the powers and build me a list of things that I just piecemeal in every other session or something.
Oh, nice for your spells, your lesser magics
spells that I get.
Yeah,
I was reading how variable spells work in the game, and I'm like, okay, that's a bit of math, but I think I can handle that. I'm not Jeff, but
Jeff's catching friendly fire left and right here. So that's what happens when you go golfing, I guess. All right, so then for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for our to help us introduce yet another member of the Guard to the wonderful world of champions. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have channels there dedicated to this game. Yeah, we do have one for Champions, and I think I've posted... If I haven't done so, I'm going to post the Champions versions of these heroes over there too, so if you want to check out what these characters look like in their character sheets, you can find that there. There's also links there for most of the other games and campaigns we run, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Like some of the earlier editions of Champions or some of the more hard-to-find and out-of-print books, like the Villains books. If they don't have something in stock that you're looking for, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code NOBLEMUSER. It's listed in the description down below, all caps, all one word. It'll let you save 10% on any purchase of $10 or more through their website, and then that discount code will change as of October 15, 2025. So if you're listening to this after that time, come back to one of our more recent videos. You'll see what the current discount code is there. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart heroes here, the champions of the Great White North. Will, John, and Robert, thank you so much for playing today, guys. It was an absolute delight to introduce you to Champions, Robert, and to see our heroes back in play. You're already changing up and making great use of your powers, Will and John, so that is excellent to see.
I'm getting way more comfortable with it, so.
Nice. It is like the front loading for complexity in this game is making the characters, you know, and there are complex rules, but I don't think they're not substantially more complicated than any other crunch heavy game. So, but we'll be back in 2 weeks' time, either to kick off this campaign proper with issue number 1 or to see how our heroes handle the ultimates. Until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.